Hello. Hope everybody is all right today. I apologize for being late. I was eating dinner. Hi, little chick. How's it going? Mr. Wright, are you going to cross-examine Sasha? I guess I'll have to ask you about the noise of the noise from the stuff falling down. Tired, are you? I'm about the same. Mr. Wright. Mr. Rhymes, why did you lie? I didn't want Sasha to have to appear in court. I thought if anybody had to testify, I should be the one to do it for her. But why would you go to all those lengths? Did you see the entry for the 20th on the calendar? The note about meeting the captain at the Orca pool? Yeah, I found that calendar in the nap room. I think it's probably Sasha's. What? Then that means... I guess it does look more like... Sorry, it does look like more of a woman's calendar than a man's. Wow. I didn't want suspicion to fall on Sasha. Mr. Wright. I gotta go back to the aquarium to look after the orca in Sasha's place. I'll be rooting for you on the other end of that TV phone. Please take care of Sasha. Okay, we can't let Prosecutor Blackwell get the best of us. Time to refocus. You're right. After all, we're the only ones who can save Orla. The court will now reconvene. Prosecutor Blackwell, please call the witness to the stand. Again, you waste your breath. Me name be Sasha, and I be one of the Captain Orla's swashbucklers. I come to rescue me bucko from the false charges put on her by the dread pirate Nostash. Nostash? I guess Nostash refers to Prosecutor Blackwell this time. Well, it can't be the judge. He has a mustache. And a full beard. Now then, Captain Judge. Shall we begin the pirate court? Captain Judge? I rather like that. Makes me feel like a salty old sea dog. End scene. How was that for a self-intro? The court is not a show. State your full name and occupation. I'm Sasha Buckler. I work at Shipshape Aquarium. I perform in our Swashbuckler Spectacular Pirate Show alongside Orla as her trainer. Well, you seem like a completely different person now. Really think so? Thanks. I was in my pirate show persona just then. Prosecutor Blackwell said I could introduce myself any way I like. I bet money he didn't think you were going to do it like that. But what will this witness testify about? The orca manipulated the victim into playing volleyball and then knocked the items down. The witness will report about hearing the noise that caused the victim's death. And wait just a minute. Sure, Ola uses the ball to break props sometimes. She even spiked the ball at the giant octopus's leg yesterday when I was cleaning. So Orla was the one who broke that leg, huh? But she couldn't have knocked down that huge stack of equipment with her little ball. I thought you were paying attention to the trial over the telecast. But you apparently know nothing of what we have been discussing. Orla knocked down the equipment by pulling on the cloth that was underneath of it. No one said anything about the orca knocking it down with a ball. What? Is that what we were talking about? I came here to give Prosecutor Nostache a good keel hauling. I'm the one getting the cat of nine tails. Ooh, he's as vicious as a tiger shark. That noise is very distracting. Miss Buckler, just focus on your testimony and you'll be alright. Don't worry, we'll take care of that. We'll take care of that tiger shark for you. Thank you, Athena. Okay, I can do this. My tester will be phenomenal. Alright, Miss Buckler, please proceed with your testimony. I admit I heard Orla summoning me with a loud noise. The aquarium guest scream I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent. I talked to Norman de Plume first and then went to the pool room with the security guard. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all. The story doesn't seem to be much different from Marlon Rhymes' testimony. Or does it? The circumstances are different. The actual order of Orla's actions depend on the order the witness heard the two noises. If she heard the scream first, the prosecution's claims don't stand up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, she doesn't remember the order of what she heard. She doesn't? I was distracted at the time, so I really don't recall which one I heard first. I was lost in thought until the guard brought me back to myself. Sorry, I'm no help. As long as the order remains unclear, I shall not alter the prosecution's claims. After killing the victim with the bag of coins, the orca toyed with the body in the water. I have to turn things around here somehow. Unless I can prove the sound Sasha heard was not the sound of the victim's murder. Blackwell's claim that Orla pulled down the equipment to kill the victim will stand. If I want to save Orla, I have to find a contradiction, no matter how small. Very well. Your cross-examination, please, Mr. Wright. I admit I'd heard Orla summoning you with a loud noise. What made you think Orla was summoning you? Orla knows the sound of her cries doesn't carry far enough. So sometimes she summons people by making a loud noise. That Orla is smarter than the average whale, I tell you. Taka would not be bested in a battle of wits.
Hold it!
Wait a minute, Widget is the smartest one of all. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the smartest one of all? Widget. Am I expected to enter Trucy into this? My kid is better than yours, Appaloosa? And did you heed the summons of this very intelligent Orla immediately? I couldn't right away, although I was concerned about her, of course. But the aquarium's guest screams I heard over the walkie-talkie was more urgent.
Hold it!
You heard Miss de Plume scream? That's right. I heard her through the walkie-talkie of a guard making his rounds. I can still hear it in my head. It was so loud, I thought it was a sea lion. Mr. Plume sort of reminds me of a sea lion, actually. I know, right? Oh, I should call her Sea Lion Lady and see how she likes it. I guess Athena's still upset about being called Yellow Girl. What did you do after hearing the visitor's screams? I talked to Norman de Plume first, and then went to the pool room with the security guard.
Hold it!
You and the security guard headed to the Orca pool room? Yeah, apparently, that obnoxious regulator said she didn't trust me by myself. That's why after talking to her, the guard and I went to the pool room together. Why be the wrench so suspicious? I demand a swordfish duel. That's what I felt like saying to her anyway. I'm afraid I don't get it. That was a line from the show when Orla and Sasha quarrel with each other. Didn't you do your swashbuckler spectacular homework, Your Honor? Why am I getting scolded here, Mr. Wright? And why am I getting scolded here, Your Honor? Miss Buckler, please tell me what happened after you headed to the pool room. Alright, when the guard and I got there, we saw that. The equipment was everywhere, and the captain was lying in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
What do you recall about the scene exactly? I don't remember much, to be honest. I was in total shock from seeing the captain like that. If you ask me something specific, I might be able to remember, though. Specific questions, huh? Okay, let's see. What should I ask her about? Could you tell me more about the state you found the victim in? It's so hard to even think about right now. Sasha is deeply traumatized by the victim's death. I guess I shouldn't push her on it then. Poor Sasha. She must have really adored him. It's after talks, after talks.
Hold it!
Could you tell me more about the things that were scattered around? They were equipment and props for the new show. The new show? Yeah, we were supposed to debut a brand new Swashbuckler Spectacular yesterday. We already defeated the giant octopus in No Stash, after all. We're gonna have a new nemesis, Red Stash. He's on the flyer. Oh, that's the flyer rifle was just reading. Who will obtain the gold coins hidden in the skull rock? Oh, I wish it could be me. Leave it to you, Athena, to know all about it. Well, there's even got some new tricks for the new show. So all the stuff that fell down was for the new show. Is that it? That's right. A bunch of props and crates and other equipment stacked up. Your Honor, for the record, I'd like that information added to the witness's testimony. Very well. Miss Buckler, please append what you just said to your testimony. Sure thing. Props for the new show were everywhere, and the captain was in the middle of it all.
Hold it!
These props for the new show. What kind of things were they? A blow-up dolphin and anchor, Red Stash's costume, the bag of coins, stuff like that. The captain was wearing his usual costume. The new props were all there. Wait a minute. Something about that doesn't seem right. Is there a problem with Sasha's testimony? Yes. See, the captain was wearing his usual costume. But is that completely accurate? Come on, Phoenix, what are you nitpicking my testimony for? It doesn't look like a red scarf. Hey, maybe... If we look at the body, we see that there's a discrepancy between that and your statement. You say the victim was wearing his usual costume. But you'll notice that the victim was wearing a red scarf around his neck. I imagine this red scarf is part of his costume for the new pirate show. Oh, you're right. It's written right here in the flyer for the new show. Featuring the dashing Red Stash with a fluttering red scarf. Although I have to say, it just looks like a red scarf was added to his old costume. Yeah, well, the captain was never one to spend much money on costumes. But you know, the captain wasn't wearing that red scarf. Well, in this photo, I believe I see a red scarf. Yeah, but it's not wrapped around his neck. It's just draped on top of his neck. The red scarf was packed away with the rest of the show's new show's equipment. Must have fallen on top of the captain when the equipment fell down. Oh, I see. Looks like your discrepancy wasn't really a discrepancy after all. So the scarf doesn't have anything to do with the case? There's something about the timing of the stuff falling that bothers me. Hold on. The timing of the stuff falling. Timing. Maybe my theory has been all wrong from the beginning. Maybe the bag of coins isn't the murder weapon. Eh. And so your last cross-examination ends in failure as well. You should know that such a feeble slash will never hurt me. As I said, the orca made the equipment fall and then toyed with the body in the water.
Objection!
Hold on. Yeah, he's not wearing his scarf here either, I think. I'm sorry, Prosecutor Blackwell, but based on the circumstances at the scene, the defendant couldn't have dragged the body into the water after the equipment fell. And why, pray tell, is that? Well, I'll tell you all right. If my theory has been all wrong, then I'll just have to fix it. Yes, Mr. Wright, please do tell the court. What indicates that the body was not dragged into the water after the items fell?
Take that!
This red scarf fell at the same time as a bag of coins. But if the body was dragged into the pool after the bag of coins fell, then the red scarf wouldn't still be on top of the body. What? In other words, the victim was already dead when the equipment came crashing down. Therefore, the bag of coins that fell with the red scarf was not the murder weapon.
Silence!
But it was the defense who claimed the bag of coins was the murder weapon to begin with. Well, yes, that's true. Do you intend to abandon your original argument? After hearing the testimony, I realized my theory about the murder weapon was wrong. Please recall the facts we have learned so far. It's a fact that what Orla bit was the victim's dead body. After all, when we saw the victim on the security footage, he was already dead. But then Orla carried the victim's body to the side of the pool and knocked down the equipment for the new pirate show that was piled up there. Maybe Orla was trying to alert the humans to the victim's condition. If Orla knocked the items down on the victim after he was already dead, then it means the defendant didn't kill the victim with those items. But that's preposterous. Even still, your argument is lacking. If neither the orca's headbutting nor the bag of coins were the manner of death, then how do you propose the victim was killed? Very good point. The defense is now abandoning his original theory. And we would need a new theory as to what the murder weapon was. Fuck, I love lime juice. Oops. Yeah. All right. I doubt I have no clue. I doubt I have no clue would go over well. Alright, let's go over what we still need to find out about the victim's body. What we don't know is how he died, and why his body was at the bottom of the pool. I wonder if there's something that would explain both of those things at once. How did the victim's body sink to the bottom of the pool? On a diagram, it's easy enough to move the body to the bottom of the pool. But in real life, the water would just cause the body to float. Right. Hold on. Water? Okay, then what if we flip that around? What if there was no water? Then the body would go right down in an instant. So could the real manner of death be... Thanks for the great hint, Athena. What? I helped you and I didn't even know it? Your Honor, I think we know the real manner of the victim's death. Death by falling. I think won't do, Mr. Wright. I expect a clear answer. Now then, what was the real manner of Jack Shipley's death? What's the manner of death that moved the victim to the bottom of the pool in an instant? Falling. Please take a look at this diagram of the orca pool. If there was no water in this pool, then it would be very easy to move the victim's body to the bottom of the pool. He would drop straight down. Oh my. Could that be the true manner of death? The orca pool is about 65 feet deep. If the victim were to go from the top of the pool to the bottom when there was no water, then he would, without question, have fallen to his death. Death from a fall. And that's your answer? That all makes perfect sense. If he fell, that would explain the signs of blunt force trauma all over the body. The culprit pushed the victim into the pool when there was no water in it. After doing something to keep the body from floating up there... Fuck, that scared me. How's it going, newbie? After doing something to keep the body from floating up, they fill the pool with water. I'm okay for my standards? That's nice. I'm glad you're feeling alright. The pool water washed away any signs of blood so no one could realize that he fell. Surprisingly, that actually makes sense. Severe lack of games to play? Nothing in your Steam library? Order in the court. I'm just as surprised as you are, but I must have order. You know what, newbie? Give me a second. I also just kind of want to listen to this pursuit theme. I love this pursuit theme. I thought we were friends on Steam, newbie. This and Apollo Justice's theme has like a lot of eat shit energy. You done fucked up, lad. Falling was the manner of death, and does not mean the defendant's behavior was the result of being manipulated by the true culprit, as the defense claims. Nothing will beat the Chronicles OST though, it's so good. I heard the pursuit theme on that one, and I don't think it's as good. Yes, it would have to be. All that needs to be explained now is how the real corporate commanded Orla. Miss Buckler, is there a way to instruct Orla to bite someone? What? What kind of trick would that be? Of course not. Then could you tell us about the tricks Orla does know? Well, there's jumping, dancing, and playing volleyball. And she can spin, do the rock and roll trick, and sing the swashbuckler spectacular song. That's so hard to say. Being the Victorian era? Okay. Maybe in the future I'll play it. But after this I got the Spirit of Justice and then the Miles Edgeworth games. Those sound like pretty nice tricks, but I doubt they're related to this case. She's also practicing 2 new top secret tricks. There's the human rocket where she shoots somebody up into the air. And then there's the lifesaver trick where she brings a drowning person to the surface. Hey, one of these top secret tricks might have something to do with this case. Now, which of these 2 tricks sounds relevant to the case? So, the lifesaver trick. Orla brings a drowning person to the surface, correct? You caught it. Orla's still learning how to hold someone gently in her mouth. So she sometimes bites into their claws, but she's never hurt a person's skin. She brings a drowning person to the surface? Then that must be it. And then the killer whale swam up towards the surface with the victim in its mouth. That matches up perfectly with what Mr. Plume said in her testimony. The real culprit must have used the lifesaver trick command to manipulate Orla. I still find this very hard to believe. Well, let's see it for ourselves. Let's have Orla show us her trick using a practice dummy. As you wish. Prosecution doesn't appear to have any objection, Miss Buckler. Please proceed. Okay, sure. I'll show you Orla's phenomenal trick. Hey Marlon, are you ready over there? Okay, let's just go get the practice dummy. There, it's in the pool. Ready and standing by, Sasha. Here goes. Orla's secret new trick, the lifesaver. The clothes got torn up a little, but the dummy doesn't have any new marks on it. You're right, newbie. And there you have it. Orla's secret new trick. Wow, that orca really is something. A cute thing like that wouldn't hurt anybody. Sounds like the galley loved Orla's performance. That was great. That awesome trick captured everybody's heart. Oh, wonderful. I wish I could see more. Looks like we silenced Prosecutor Blackwell. Although I think we just fucked Sasha. Because now she knows the command. All the cases in this game, this is the one that makes me the most emotional. Interesting. Thank you, Orla, Miss Buckler, and thank you too, Mr. Rhymes. And so now you can clearly see how Orla was manipulated. The bottom of the orca pool needs to be examined immediately. We still might find some evidence of the victim falling to his death. Prosecutor Blackwell, please have that taken care of at once. Excuse me, Prosecutor Blackwell? But I'm requesting further investigation. Hello, Firefall. This, Prosecutor Blackwell. You have to answer the nice judge politely. Oh, that's right, I almost forgot. The thing you asked for just came in. Yeah. And you couldn't be bothered to think of a less violent way to deliver it? Chat, we know. What did Prosecutor Blackwell ask for? I've been waiting for this. Newbie, if you would know, are they still working on the Ace Attorney anime? Are they done after? Because I believe they finished Trials and Tribulations. Oh, and what is that? Sorry, I've dried strawberries. An updated autopsy report. God damn it. They're meant to work on AJ, but never had found it. It's been years. Aww. Nothing from the studio? What? Why did it have to come now? Damn. We still gotta have that watch party. I haven't seen any anime or any Phoenix Wright anime. Just whatever snippets I see on YouTube. Mostly just Gumshoe going, "It's the caps!" The rest is recess. I ordered the body to be re-examined. Something started nagging at me during the course of the trial, you see. Are the outtakes? Yeah, I've seen some outtakes. Here. I take you like me to read it? Very well. These Skittles are not of this earth. Nice. Cause of death? Thought to be from a 65-foot fall. But this is decisive evidence that substantiates Mr. Wright's theory. What? It's something good for a change? If the manner of death was falling into an empty pool, the orca can't be responsible. It seems Orla's complete innocence has been proven. Huh. I suppose I can't deny that. The reveal in this case somehow got me more than Athena's story. So I'm still munching. Just really resonated with it? Oh, I see, okay. This is fantastic. You did it, Mr. Wright. Prosecutor Blackpool isn't even trying to refute it. Orla is saved. Yeah. Is it really safe to celebrate? Yeah, I can tell Sasha's fucked here. It would appear that more investigation into this case is necessary. First, allow me to render my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Ora Shipley. Yay. You did it. Thank you so much, Phoenix. Thank you, Athena. Orla and Marlon, thank you too. Congrats, Sasha. It's time to celebrate. Go on, eat up. The killer's Orla's mustache. Oh, shit. Hey, glad to see everybody so happy, and I'm absolutely thrilled about the verdict. Thank you, right, Dono? Huh? For what? The drained pool. Thanks to you, the truth is finally clear. Fulbright, arrest this woman. Certainly. Right away, Prosecutor Blackwell. Sasha Buckler, you are hereby under arrest for the murder of Jack Shipley. What? What are you talking about? What reason could you possibly have? Come now, you must have some idea in the back of your dull little mind. True culprit manipulated the orc in order to have false charges brought upon her. Who is the only one with the ability to accomplish that? The only time in the entire fucking series they correctly call the trial with a not guilty after that is proven and so. Yeah, but I feel like they're gonna do another somebody else's guilty thing. It can only be the orca's trainer. But I'm sure there's some other explanation.
Silence.
I don't need any of your baseless counter-arguments. Have you forgotten? In order to enter the Orca pool room, a security card is necessary. A security card that only the victim and Sasha Buckler possessed. Miss Buckler is the only one who could have caused the victim to fall to his death. What? No, I don't believe it. Miss Buckler was upset by Mr. Shipley's death. She couldn't have done it. Fulbright. We asked the security company yesterday to check their security card logs. The report just came in during the recess. The night before the incident, Sasha Buckler used her card to enter the Orca pool room. After that, not a single person entered the pool room. Not until the incident was discovered when Miss Buckler and the guard ran in.
Objection!
But no one would commit murder where their No one would commit murder where their card usage was being recorded. Apparently, the aquarium employees don't know what their card usage is tracked. What's more, Miss Buckler was seen arguing with the victim before the incident. So, Miss Trainer, what were you arguing about? It was a private matter. But it wasn't anything I would kill him over. That's ridiculous. Miss Buckler is the only one who entered the room, and she knows how to command Orla. Besides, I thought it was suspicious from the very beginning. You suspected Miss Buckler from the start? The Orca did tricks because someone commanded her to do so. Possibly someone with a heart so black as to make her own partner the murder weapon. The possibility of the Orca that killed the victim, the possibility a human manipulated the Orca. I looked into both. So he suspected both Sasha and Orla after all along. My gratitude to you, after all. You were the one who drew out that information about the lifesaver trick. The Orca you saved was an unwitting victim. A victim made to look like the weapon that killed Jack Shipley. Ugh. No! Alright, come along then. Let's have a good long talk. Wait, I didn't kill the captain. And I would never try to flame Orla. Why would I hurt the ones I love like that? Sasha. Phoenix Athena, you gotta believe me, Sasha didn't kill him. I believe that with all my heart. There's gotta be something we can do. I feel the same way. Could I have done something differently? Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine things turning out like this. It would appear that this case has taken on an entirely new aspect. This trial is only concerned with a ruling on the defendant, Aura Shipley. It bothers me that they keep switching the names. Orla and Aura. So I'm afraid this concludes today's trial. Court is adjourned. It's only been 42 minutes. Shit. We'll go for a bit. Newbie, how long is this, the second, investigation? That was a big sigh, Athena. Did you lose the case? No, we won. The defendant was found not guilty. Well, then why are you so dejected? Daddy, what are you being mean to her? What? Picking on the new kid? Not cool, Mr. Wright, not cool. Wait a minute. Talk about false accusations. We were able to prove the defendant's innocence. But then Sasha got arrested instead. So that's what happened. That's too bad. So what are you two going to do now? We're going to get to the bottom of this. I don't believe for a second that Sasha did what they're accusing her of. I don't believe it either. I won't give up. Boss, let's go see Sasha and tell her we want to represent her. Right now, I imagine she's still being questioned by the police. Let's get started on the investigation first and look for proof of her innocence. Sounds like a plan. Just leave the office to me and Polly, Daddy. If there's anything I can do to help, just say the word. Thanks. If you could organize the evidence and clean the office, that'd be great. I meant anything I could do as a lawyer. Unnecessary evidence given to Apollo. That takes care of that. Time to head to the scene of the crime. Huh? There's no water in the pool. Orla, where are you? Wait. I can hear her at the bottom of the pool. Maybe there's some water down there. Oh, this sounds so sad. Maybe she misses Sasha. Careful there. You shouldn't get right up to the edge like that. You don't want to end up like the victim. Besides, the police are still conducting their investigation here. Don't go poking around. Detective Fulbright. Yeah. Is something wrong, Miss Lawyer? You look angry. I object to you arresting Miss Buckler. Detective, I'd like to ask you some questions about the case if you don't mind. Go right ahead. Miss Buckler is 100% innocent, so why did you arrest her? Great job, Phantom, for recognizing that. Yeah, exactly. I can read emotions. The designs are very human. Newbie, is this second investigation going to be a long one? Can't believe they made this one killer a skinwalker. That was crazy, and I liked it. I'm curious as to like how they're gonna like each one like one ups the next one. Like Edgeworth's mentor is the killer in first game. Second game was I don't really remember much about the second game. Third game was Phoenix's ex-girlfriend was the killer, and also your mentor's mentor was the killer as well. Some random fucking national spy. So I'm curious as to what they're going to do for Spirit of Justice. Wait, who was the final killer in second game? Oh, that was the one with Matt on guard. What kind of issues do you have with the Phantom, out of curiosity? I understand your desire to believe in her, but the fact remains that she's suspicious. Right now, there are investigators on the scene, so you can come in as you please. But ordinarily, a security card is required to enter this Orca pool room. The victim and Sasha Buckler were the only ones who possessed this card. And yesterday, the day of the incident, there was proof the suspect's card was used. Objection. Somebody else could have used Miss Buckler's card. Oh my, I guess that would be one possible explanation. Didn't I sound just like a lawyer right there? Yeah. You'd kind of be in trouble if you didn't. Except the suspect confirmed she entered the room at the time for the record's sake. At the time, the record states. She said she was here from 3 to 6 a.m. on July 20th. Apparently she was giving the Orca pool room a good cleaning. Cleaning? In the middle of the night? Yes, she said that a lot of the heavy-duty cleaning is done at night. The suspect also admits that she was fighting with the owner before his murder. What's more, nobody saw the victim again after he met with the suspect. The objection? There must be something I can object to in there somewhere. Save your objections for tomorrow's trial. By the way, Detective Fulbright, do you think Miss Buckler's questioning is over? No, not yet. But I told the guy in charge to take it easy on her. Why? Something wrong? Oops, forget I said anything. It doesn't concern you two anyway. It does concern us. We intend to represent Miss Buckler. What? You do? In that case, I have a favor to ask. Could you get this medicine to her? Medicine? Looks like a prescription from Hickfield Clinic. I've spent some time at the hospital myself. We confiscated it from her home when we were doing a search. Can't get away here, so if you could make sure she gets it, that would be great. Medicine, huh? Does Miss Buckler have some illness? I think that's the kind of questions you'd better ask her. In justice we trust. Now I need to get back to the investigation. We can give it to her as... Oh. Alright, I yawned and I didn't see her die. Is that... He tries to be a betrayal killer, good guy turning bad, but kind of fumbles at. They do get right that make you care about him first, but my first issue is that there are zero hints to him being the big bad throughout the cases. Super out of the blue, and neither did we witness him doing anything building up to the finale. He just suddenly did a lot of stuff. Also for Deus Ex Machina. I get that in a sense, but I kind of appreciate that they didn't. Because if they was manipulating things, it would kind of make it like super obvious in the end. So I do appreciate that it was kind of like who's been here the entire time, that could manipulate things, could oversee things, etc. That's how I see it. You can give it to her as soon as they let us talk to her. And we have to return her calendar to her as well. We can't see Sasha or investigate. We should question people at the aquarium. We'll go to Aqua Tunnel. Or not. We tried to make a few betrayal killers, and in my opinion, Phantom does the second worst job. Have I seen the worst job? Worst is Gavin. I guess, but they also made that like a trial, the tutorial case, and I think that's what kind of screwed them. Huh? The door is open. It was closed yesterday. Well, you know what we have to do, right? Of course, boss. We sneak in and check it out. Hey, you two. Who barges into a person's lab without permission? Eek! We're sorry. My apologies, sir. She insisted. Don't throw me under the bus, Mr. Wright. Yeah, that's fair, newbie. The polite thing to do is knock and ask if you can come in. Now start over. Yes, sir. Come in. Thank you. Sorry to bother you. Now what can I do for you? Medical problems? Well, yes. I'm not feeling super good at the moment. We're not making any progress in this murder investigation, and... Hey, miss? Where's the patient? Don't you have your pet with you? Oh, wait a minute. That was my last job. This is the aquarium. Best one is still coming up. Okay. I'm guessing in Spirit of Justice? Because you know there's going to be some sort of betrayal or turnaround. Investigations. Interesting. I was exhausted from all that questioning. I must have fallen asleep. What's with this guy? My apologies. I just woke up and I was a little groggy. I'm Dr. Herman Crab. Crab. I'm Ship-Shape Aquarium's resident veterinarian. We'll see when we get to those games. Oh, you're the Dr. Crab Mr. Rhymes mentioned yesterday. And also, and Rhymes also mentioned he hadn't seen Dr. Crab around. I wonder where he was. Son of a gun. This little thing doesn't let me get any sleep. Beep. Oh, what a cute little thing. Who is it? A penguin chick, a member of the little penguin species. She lives in my hair. Oh, you're so lucky. I wish I had a pet to live in my hair. Athena, no pets allowed in my office. Oh, you're no fun. If you two don't have any particular business with me, please leave. I have to get ready to make my rounds. Back in you go, little one. Wait, we'd like to ask you a few questions to save Miss Buckler. Hold on, don't tell me you're the curious pair who defended Warla. That's right. Please let us ask you a little about the case. Dr. Crab, were you gone from the aquarium yesterday? That's right, I had some minor business at the Supermarine Aquarium. Supermarine? That's a funny name for an aquarium. Supermarine Aquarium is the nation's biggest dolphin therapy treatment center. I go there myself. I'm friends with their dolphins. You and Apollo were talking about animal-assisted therapy yesterday, weren't you? I go to the Supermarine Aquarium once a month. But I live here, of course. You live here at the aquarium? That's right. I have a sleeping bag here, and sometimes I use the nap room. I'm responsible for the health and well-being of all the marine creatures here. If any of them have a sudden medical emergency, I'll be here to help them. That's actually quite responsible. Wow. You're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab, but you care about your work. Hey, buddy. Is this young lady trying to pick a fight with me? I apologize for her, sir. She tends to be too honest. Well, you're no paragon of politeness either, apparently. Can we see the penguin chick again? Stop. Don't come any closer. Ow. I'm sorry she attacked you. She doesn't like anyone but me, I'm afraid. I was the first one she saw when she hatched, so she thinks I'm her parents. That's what I was trying to pinpoint with, like, what he reminded me of, but Lupin the Third does make sense. Also, I will say, the Lupin the Third movie, like the 3D one, was so good. I loved that movie. Like, you kind of have to know a little bit about the anime, but like the movie was, oh, so good. She targets people from my hair, so please be careful. Well, then the OG animated movie are great. I should rewatch that series. I think it should be good. She's just like a little sniper, isn't she? Exactly, that's why I named her Sniper. Her mother's name is Rifle. Sniper and Rifle, huh? What a dangerous sounding mother and daughter. Lupin is the better Detective Conan, in my opinion. I agree on that one. So this is Rifle's daughter, which means that both mother and daughter now hate me. Little penguins are generally belligerent little creatures. It's hard to get them to warm up. But they're nocturnal, so you may be able to touch them during the day. You and Sniper get along well, don't you? Just like Sasha and Orla. But unlike Sniper and me, the two of them seem to truly understand one another. This one keeps me awake every night. Looks like I won't sleep until she leaves the nest. Must be rough for him, but it's pretty cute to watch for us. Can you tell me anything about Jack Shipley's murder? Gah. I still can't believe that Jack is gone. He's the one who brought me on board. How could he up and die on me? Did you and Mr. Shipley get along? He loved all animals and fish, but I'm not like that. I still took pride in my work as a vet, nonetheless. We got along well enough as business associates. And thanks to him, my laboratory is what it is today. It is a pretty amazing laboratory. Ah, you have discerning taste, I see. I could tell you more about my lab if you'd like. This place is just filled with electronics. What are those monitors for? Essentially, they're digital medical records for all the creatures here. It can also view the feed from the visitor's corridor security camera here. That way I can see that silly mother penguin when she tries to escape. So were you the one who gave the security footage to the police? No, I wasn't here yesterday, but I did give my permission for them to take it. I gave them a statement about Jack and Sasha arguing. Oh, so you were the one who witnessed it. That's right. It was late in the evening at the 19th, maybe about midnight. I saw them fighting near the Aqua Tunnel. I don't know what their argument was about, though. Are you sure you should be talking to us about this? I'm not taking sides. I'll give information to anyone who wants it. What you do with that information at Sasha's trial is up to you. Wow. You're kind of rough around the edges, Dr. Crab. But you're a pretty nice guy. You are trying to pick a fight, aren't you, young lady? Aw, isn't that cute? He's easily embarrassed. Beep. Oh, son of a gun. Are you hungry again already? That silly mother penguin is nowhere to be found again. Ah, would you quit peeping in my ear? According to her walkie-talkie, Rifle is somewhere around the Aqua Tunnel. You see her, could you bring her to me? I have to go examine some other creatures. No sweat. And this time, I'll get her to like me too. Rifle has escaped again. Where is she, the Houdini of the penguin world? There's no guarantee we will find her right away, but let's head for the Aqua Tunnel. Ugh, it's you two. The blue and yellow duel. I'm very angry about what you did this morning. Uh-oh, we're gonna have to sea lion before our penguin. I wrote the truth, and I will find the truth with my own eyes. I won't be bested by the likes of the blue and yellow duo. When did we become the blue and yellow duo? Athena will never give up. In that case, I'll leave the questioning to you, Athena. But thanks a lot, Widget. Well, at least she's a worthy adversary. Okay, let's do this. Ah, you'll do great. You know, being the boss isn't half bad. Have you been gathering material about last year's incident ever since? That is correct. An acquaintance of the victim told me to look into it, you see. An acquaintance of the victim? Excuse me. I refuse to divulge any information about my clients. The aquarium is saying it was an accident, but I don't believe that's the truth. It seems to me they're all hiding something. Every last one of them. The only thing I can think of is that the killer whale murdered that poor girl. But you don't even know if that's true or not. That's enough out of you, yellow girl. As I said, I'm still investigating the matter. Once I learn the truth, I plan to write a sequel to this book. She's completely taken with her investigation. I aim to make a report on the anniversary of the previous trainer's death. Let's find out the aquarium's owner murdered. I was deeply shocked. So this incident happened on the exact same date as the last one? It can't be a coincidence. Anyway, we'd better ask Mr. Plume about today's trial. So you heard Orla singing and that's when you realized something was happening? Correct. But it's also galling. I still can't believe the culprit will use me, Homer de Plume. In any case, I swear that killer whale song brings misfortune. First last year, now again. One song like that? How could it bring misfortune to anyone? You think that barbaric song is fun? I'll never understand the taste of children. I don't remember that swashbuckler spectacular song being all that barbaric. Well, if you don't remember it, I will gladly sing it for you. Oh no.
The vast mateys, landlubbers ho, handle all your gold. Pillage, plunder, then feast like kings. Them's the joys of pirating.
That's how it goes. Now what is fun about those lyrics, pray tell? She seems to be enjoying it well enough. Wait a minute, that isn't the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This is the song from the Swashbuckler Spectacular. God damn it. More anime?
Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags who are as free can be. We swim through storms and waves, all because you see, got treasure and adventures waiting just for me.
I do think she has a nice voice, though. What was that? I've never heard that song before. What? It's the song they use in the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Oh, we be pirates, we love to sail the seven seas. Just a bunch of scallywags. I'm not singing this. That can't be. It's completely different from the song a year ago. I'm not doing. Unless you show me some proof, I won't believe your song is right. Ugh, she's so stubborn. Well, it's proof she wants. It's proof she'll get of the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. This recording contains a Swashbuckler Spectacular song. In it, you can hear Miss Buckler and Orla singing together. But I've never heard that song before. Oh, but they always sing the song during the Swashbuckler Spectacular. Well, I haven't seen their show recently. A year ago, they used the song that I sang to you. I'd recognize it anywhere. Perhaps that killer whale can sing 2 songs? According to Miss Buckler, Orla only knows 1 song. Then, what was that song I heard? We wish we knew. The orca sang a song she isn't supposed to know how to sing? It's obvious I have a lot more investigating to do on Ship-Shape Aquarium. Perhaps I'd better look into the Center for Dangerous Animal Control as well. Center for Dangerous Animal Control? What's that? Can you tell us about the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? Just as the name implies, it's an organization that monitors dangerous animals. The Center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium's owner refused the demand, saying it was an accidental death. Sorry. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. Oh, and you think the money was going to the Center for Dangerous Animal Control? I'm looking into it now. You'll have to wait until my book comes out to see. Excuse me. In any case, I can't catch that man out on anything. But the veterinarian is not to be trusted. Dr. Herman Krapp. There's still so much we don't know about him. Oh, I don't see a rifle here. What do you want to do next? I think we better stop by the office and discuss a plan of action. Three, two, one. Ta-da! Oh. You pulled Mr. Nick's cell phone from your magic panties. That's amazing. I hate this. Neat. That's all for Trucy's magic show. Come back and see me next time. Great job, Trucy. You never fail to impress. I have no idea how you did that either. We're back. Oh, Pearls. Stopping by for a visit? Yes. Hello, Mr. Nick. Are you missing something? Thanks. From out of the old magic panties, huh? How's the investigation going, Mr. Wright? We don't have much time, but we didn't get a chance to check out the crime scene yet. I see. Oh, speaking of checking out the crime scene, Daddy. You should bring your forensics kit with you. Fingerprint powder to check for prints, and luminol testing fluid to look for blood. Oh, Trucy, I didn't know you had that stuff like that, too. I got this from a detective friend of mine. Mr. Nick, I'd like to help you with your investigation. Can I borrow your forensicing kit? I feel bad making you work when you're supposed to be here having fun. I don't mind. And I'd like to see Rifle again, too. If you have anything for me to do, I'd like to help, too. Yeah, thanks. I'll be sure to ask if anything comes up, then. I'll be right here, hanging around, watering Charlie, if you think of anything. Ah, I appreciate that, Apollo. I've got some good kids here. Alright, team, let's do our best. I have faith we can save Sasha altogether. Sure feels nice to be a part of a great group like this. I just want to say that I really love working here with all of you fabulous people. Thank you for bringing me aboard, boss. Same here, Athena. She's so earnest, she's making me blush. Okay, let's all run over to the aquarium. I hope I can be of some use with the forensic kit. Hello, Gumbo. Hey, wait up, you two. They left without me. How you doing this morning, Gumbo? Or... Fuck! Oh, you know what? It is morning for you. In justice we trust. Good timing, we're done with the crime scene for now. We're just about to examine the show stage. Marlon Rhymes helped the cleaning, so we've got to talk with him. I thought it'd be more tight-lipped than this, but hey. You're welcome to look around here now if you'd like. In the morning. No, AM stands for motherfucker as I wake up from sleep. Thank you. I think we'll do just that. Oh, by the way, if you want to examine the bottom of the pool, I recommend using that hoist over by the ladder to get down there. That crane line thing from hanging from the ceiling, right? Got it. Just down on the ladder platform, the police guard will operate it for you. Thanks. Why couldn't the pool be less deep? Well, good luck to us both. In justice we trust. Now that Detective Fulbright's gone, we can do anything we want here. The guard is still here, so keep your voice down when you say that. Stuff like that. You know? Yesterday, I asked around about this Oracle pool room, you know? They said this hoist is used to move equipment and even Orla herself. How did they move Orla? Yeah. Thought you'd ask that. Apparently they use a stretcher made especially for an orca. But what do you know? She looks pleased with herself. Let's use the hoist to go down to the bottom of the pool. This must be Orla's bedroom. There's even a sofa and everything. Orla, congratulations on your not guilty verdict, but we have bad news. Now Sasha's been arrested instead. Orla seems sad. I'm sure she is. I can sense the sadness filling her heart. Don't worry, Orla. We'll save Sasha. I think Orla's wishing us good luck. Orla seems to understand what we're saying. She can't understand our words, but I bet she can understand our hearts. Map, a compass, spooky skull-shaped rock. Orla's room is filled with pirate pizzazz. That skull rock seems out of place. Doesn't go with the other things. It does seem pretty weird to have a big skull rock next to your desk. Maybe Sasha wasn't finished arranging the set. When it comes to Orla, Sasha doesn't seem to like the type to leave something half done. God, I just got chills all of a sudden. State of mind when she put it there. That could be like the key to this mystery. And I bet it's a mystery I can solve. Given that mystery, let's get back to the investigation. They call this the captain's cabin on TV. Every night by the light of the lantern, Orla pores over her treasures. Sounds more like a miserly housewife going over the family finances. Wow, look at all that treasure. Those jewels on that crown are huge. Sure are. I guess everything is size large around here. No, everything is size Orla. I stand corrected. Is this a good time to get started, Mr. Nick? Oh, started with what? This is the crime scene, right? Oh, this should be the perfect place to start forensicking. She's adorable. She wants to use the forensics kit so badly. She's practically beaming. Okay, let's do it. Forensicking it is. Hooray, I get to help. Alright. We'll need these. What's the glasses, Mr. Wright? It's not like they're a fashion statement. We need them to see if there's any blood. Alright, Pearls, you spray the luminol wherever I need it, okay? Got it, Mr. Nick. I won't miss an inch. Got your glasses on, everybody? Good. I have to check the bottom of the pool. Look, I see something. Your deductions are correct, boss. I guess this luminol reaction means the victim hit the skull-shaped rock when he fell to his death. I guess so. Oh no! I'm so sorry, I got someone Orla by mistake. Calm down, Pearly, it's okay. Look, there's luminol reactions on Orla too. Poor thing was bleeding yesterday. Luminol must be showing her injuries. Wait a minute. Mr. Plume said the blood disappeared when Orla put on her hat. Oh, so shouldn't her injuries be under her hat? The blood isn't from Orla's injuries. Could it be? I guess that's about it for inside the pool. Let me just get a quick photo to remember the occasion by. It's not every day we get to see the bottom of an aquarium pool. Yeah, that's a good shot. I'll mark where the luminol reactions were. Yeah, my first collaborative work with Pearly. Huh? I heard something. Orla? Boss, something's wrong with Orla. What? You're right. She's listless. And sinking. Oh no, maybe it's because of that luminol I got on her. Well, what do we do, Mr. Nick? Can't do anything for her ourselves. Let's go get Dr. Crab. I'll run and get him. What's Orla's condition? She's listless and sinking. Maybe she's unconscious? Pool is drained. Son of a gun, who did this? She'll drown unless we do something. Here. Give me a hand. Huh? Us? No, I meant the Steel Samurai. Of course you. Just help me. What? Alright. What do you want us to do? There's no time to fill the pool to get her to the top. Just get the orca stretcher. It's a piece of black cloth with a skull and crossbones on it. Looks like a pirate flag. When the stretcher is ready, press the hoist button. Okay, we're on it. This pirate flag is a stretcher for the orca, huh? We can't use it with all this stuff on it. Let's clear it off. Good. Now push the hoist button and lower the stretcher. Control panel is on the wall to your right. Ah, this must be the button to move this hoist. Dr. Crab, the stretcher is ready. Good, let's get it under Orla. I'll take it from here. Stand back. I'll have to treat her immediately. There's something in her stomach. There, I got it all out. Will Ola be alright, Dr. Crab? Yes, she'll be fine. She's just sleeping now. Orcas are mammals, so they won't die if they're out of the water for a little while. But their own weight puts stress on their organs, and their skin starts to dry out. I'll put some of my special handmade cream on her skin as an emergency measure. Feel better soon, Orla. Oh, if only I hadn't gotten that luminol on her. Luminol? Nah, no problem there. That stuff just washes right off. Well, this condition has nothing to do with you, young lady. Really? Then what is wrong with Orla? I don't need to share that information with you people. It's none of your business. I have to get back to my round, so I'll leave the rest of the crew. Please keep an eye on Orla while I rouse up some crew members. Dr. Crab sure is acting funny. Seems to be hiding something. Maybe we should check on Orla's condition before the staff gets here. We should check out the contents of Orla's stomach. I guess. Yeah, I see something mixed in with the fish. Looks like a medicine capsule. There's something written on it. I think it says 3 Zeds? What would it be doing in Orla's stomach? I wonder what kind of medicine it is. Let's ask Dr. Crab. It might have something to do with Orla's condition. Maybe we better not ask. He must have noticed it himself, yet he didn't mention it. I think he's hiding something about Orla's condition. If we show him the capsule, he might try to take it away from us. Yeah, I guess he was acting pretty sketchy. Okay, let's not consider ourselves then. Good idea. When we get back to the office, we can ask for Apollo's help. I guess that wraps up our investigation here. Well, still isn't fully awake yet. Oh, here comes some staff. Looks like they're going to put Orla back into the pool. I guess they're going to fill the pool back up. I bet that will take a while. Well, I guess we can leave Orla in the staff's capable hands now. Right. So where to now? Let's head to the show stage next. If we're lucky, the police will be done with the place. I have to get this thing to Paul Solo, right? Apollo, there's something I'd like your help with. You have work for me? What is it? Could you have this capsule checked out? I think it's some kind of medicine. Sure thing, Mr. Wright. I'll go to a hospital or something and have somebody take a look. Let's see. I'm pretty sure the closest one is Hickfield Clinic. Good luck, Apollo, and thanks. Guess we should head back to the aquarium and check out the show stage. So this is where they hold the Swashbuckler Spectacular, huh? Looks like the police are done with their work here. Hey, it's you lawyers. How could you let Sasha get arrested? Didn't I ask you to take care of her? Sorry we couldn't prevent her from getting arrested. As her lawyers, we'll do everything we can for her. Sorry I got upset. Is there anything I can do to help Sasha? Just say the word. Arlen, you can trust in Mr. Nick. I'm gonna do what I can too with this forensicking kit. I'm gonna cover this whole area with forensicking. I'm gonna be right back. I gotta do something quickly. Sorry, back. That'll grow, small fry. You can have free reign in this place. I want to check this place out, but I better talk to Mr. Rhymes too. I hear you helped Sasha with the cleaning, Mr. Rhymes. Not really helped. I was just taking care of the orchid here while she cleaned. Sasha felt bad for making Orly stay up so late, so she asked me to give her a snack. It was a little bit less than her ordinary meals, but she seemed entirely satisfied. Oh yeah, and I put Orla on the transport stretcher too. The transport stretcher? See that hoist up there on the right? The stretcher can be suspended from it. The station was right next to the Orca pool room. And we used the hoist to move the orchid cargo between the two areas. So I'm not gonna lie, my BRB was actually me just passing out for a couple seconds. I don't know why I was so tired. Why, did you want to take a ride? Real investigation, huh? Sounds good to me. No, that's okay. I like my investigations on sweet terra firma. Oops. Actually, the hoist can only be operated from the Orca pool room. Oh, that's right. I remember seeing the hoist control panel in there. I'm sorry, but I can't give you a ride without somebody on the other end. No need to be sorry. Ooh, dodged that bullet. If it wasn't Miss Buckler or Orla, who else could have killed Miss Shipley? Mr. Shipley. Well, I know Sasha is innocent, but I'm not so sure about the Orca. But we proved their innocence in court this morning. A few days ago, that Orca attacked Sasha right here in the shoal pool. I saw that Orca take Sasha's bottle into her mouth and squeeze her chest. Her chest? They're probably practicing the lifesaver trick. Sasha was being crushed so bad she couldn't even blow the whistle. I wanted to help her right away, but... Look, I hate to admit it, but I froze. I'm a weak man. I can't protect anyone. I doubt there are so many people who would pit themselves against an Orca. Everybody tried to talk her out of it, but she wouldn't give up on practicing. When we said Orla could kill her, she trusted Orla. Well, everybody else seems to think Orla is a killer. How can you trust a creature that can't speak? Can't even know what they're thinking. But with orcas and dolphins, you can have communications of the heart. The scallion was in the Swashbuckler Spectacular too, wasn't it? Excuse me. Look at that cute figurehead. It looks just like Orla. It's cute, but it also looks like a cannon. The enemy lets their guard down and then blam. Very party, don't you think? I thought Orla and Sasha were supposed to be the good guys. Should do the same thing in court. Lure him in and blam. Present evidence. I don't think the judge would appreciate blamming in his court. This colorful sign, did Miss Buckler make it? Wow, how'd you know? That sign is for the news show. Before she went to clean, she painted it and left it to dry. She told me to keep an eye on it while I was taking care of the Orca. Huh. I love the penguin prints at the top left. Isn't that Skull Rock there on the right? Mr. Rhymes, is Skull Rock part of the set for the news show? Yeah, I guess so. They're gonna use it in the show. What's it doing in the Orca pool? The sign is so eye-catching with all those twinkling stars. You're supposed to be starfish. The pirate show, after all. I feel them look more like leaves to me. Sasha put so much effort into making this sign for the new show. I wonder if she was mad about what happened. Huh? I wonder what he's talking about. I better ask. Eek! There's a skeleton adrift. Eh. It's just a prop. Were you really scared? A little bit. Why you're screaming? Is this skeleton an enemy defeated by Orla's pirates? No, he's an informant named the Skeleton Kid. A dashing, spirited character, neither friend nor foe. So you're saying he's alive in the show? Look at this pool. It's huge. So this is where they do the Swashbuckler Spectacular. The show pool is the same depth as the Orca pool. We practice the tricks in the Orca pool and then do the real show here. Are you interested in the Swashbuckler Spectacular? Oh, of course. I've only seen it on TV, though. I'm new here, so I've never even seen it once. Tina's a big fan. She watches the recording over and over. I love the show in the ocean. Standing here makes me feel like I'm at the beach. Especially with it open to the sky. You can even hear the sound of the surf nearby. Why don't you take a dip in the pool? Really? I can? In that case. Oh, what are you talking about? You can't swim here. We were just joking. Right. Of course. I was just joking too. Don't tell me she was actually going to do it. I've examined pretty much everything here, but... Say Miss Buckler was mad. Was it because of the new show? Ugh, me and me a big mouth. Okay, but you never heard it from me. There's a rumor that the captain wasn't going to let Sasha be in the new show. What? But why not? I don't know. It was just a rumor. I don't know if it was true. So Mr. Shipley was going to do the show all by himself? Can't even imagine the show without Miss Buckler. It'd be like, where's the beef? She's trying to say it would be like bones without any meat on them. Sasha wanted to go back to the old Swashbuckler Spectacular. Now that the captain's gone, who knows what's going to happen with the show. Mr. Nick, I found some peculiar fingerprints. Rose, I almost forgot she's been forensicing for me all this time. Oh, who's that? Prosecutor Blackwell. What are you doing here? Just some business to attend to. Prosecutor Blackwell insisted, so I brought him along to get a little exercise. Is it business with us? No, not you. My business is with that animal keeper there. Marlon Rhymes, you will be a witness for the prosecution tomorrow. You gotta be kidding. Why would I want to testify against Sasha? What you want does not matter. Now come along. But if I leave, who's gonna feed the orca? The other animal keepers are too scared to go near her now. Maybe I can help? I'm concerned about Orla's health. And this way I can stay close and look after her. I can feed her and do a telecast too if you need me to. I'll do anything to help. Sounds like Pearls wants to do something nice for Orla and make sure she's okay. Small Fry, are you tripping? That orca is dangerous, you know? I'll be fine. I'm just happy to help. Oh, but I don't have a TV phone. I won't be able to contact you if I have to do a telecast. Father, may I please borrow yours? What? Sure, small fry. Anything for you. Especially when you're going out of your way to help like this. I don't know if I'm going to testify, but I can at least hear what the police have to say. Thanks for your cooperation. Now justice will be served. The strategy meeting. Come on, Mr. Wright. Let's get back to our investigation. How sad. Police have already investigated all there is to investigate. Your efforts are a waste of time. Nothing we do to try and save our client was a waste of time, Prosecutor Blackwell. Today, the Orca, tomorrow, Sasha Buckler. You intend to save them both? Say you believe in your clients, but isn't money really your true motivation? Why not admit you'd only do this for your own benefit? I could understand that more readily than your empty righteous talk. Oh, benefit, that's not why we were doing it. Now, Athena, try not to let him get to you. Alright, we should be off, Prosecutor Blackwell. In justice we trust. Ugh. I've never been so insulted. Be right back. I need some water to wash away the anger. Uh-oh. She hit Prosecutor Blackwell with that water. He doesn't seem to care, though. I guess prosecutors these days are more about harsh monochrome than fancy frills. Oh wait, what about those peculiar fingerprints you said you found, Pearls? I'll tell you all about them. So tell me about this big discovery you made. I don't know if it's a big discovery, but... found some odd fingerprints on the pool ladder over there. Okay, so what's so peculiar about them? Well, they're on the left side of the ladder, with their right-hand prints. Wouldn't a person usually hold the left side of a ladder with their left hand? Well, there's a thing that were made from above by grasping the ladder with the right hand. Now that you mention it, that is strange. I wonder whose prints they are. Compare them with the prints on file. They turned out to be Marlon's. How did you manage to leave prints in such an awkward position? So, Mr. Nick, was I helpful? Yes, you were. Thank you very much, Pearls. I don't know if they're related to the case yet, but I'll keep them in mind. Yeah. I bet Detective Fulbright doesn't know about these prints. I imagine their search wasn't as thorough here as it was at the crime scene. Probably right. I'm sure they checked everything at the actual crime scene. I guess they can't do forensics on every inch of the rest of the aquarium. Well, we could, thanks to Pearly. And now we have a new piece of information. Oh, you're embarrassing me, Athena. Hey, it's Rifle. We've got to catch her. Don't worry, she's being a good girl right here on my lap. Ah, I'm glad she's been found. I forgot we were looking for her, actually. Yeah, thanks again to Pearly. I think somebody's jealous. Well, I think I'll go talk to the staff about Orla. Alright, good luck, Pearls, and thanks again. Well, I guess we're done with things here. What do you want to do next? They ought to be done with Sasha by now, too. True, let's stop by the detention center and let her know we can take on her defense. Alright, boss, chin up. We have to let Sasha's spirits up. Ah, I like your enthusiasm. Oh, there, me hearties. Thank you for coming. Arr. I be in good spirits. Worry not about me. You're trying to cheer us up. Well, that went over like a lead balloon. I was trying to make up for all your trouble. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. I guess they both have the same idea. Came to let you know that we can take on your defense, if you'll have us. What? Is something wrong? Why is she hiding from us? Prosecutor Blackwell said that you two would abandon me. But here you are, to my rescue. That's why I'm so happy. It's not that she's crying back there. Of course we wouldn't abandon you. Ugh, Sasha, don't cry. Maybe the two of you need to take it easy. Great, now I've got crying in stereo. Okay, I'm alright now. Thank you for taking on my case. We're glad to do it. Now that you're smiling again, we have a few questions to ask you. First, drugs. Dr. Fulbright asked us to give you this medicine. Ugh, that bilge-sucking blackguard had the spine to send me a gift. Third part, no stash. Don't stand there gaping like a weak little minnow. Have at you. Oh, a real swashbuckling battle. Oh. If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you shall have. Would you two please not drop into show mode out of the blue? Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'll take that medicine. She's acting kind of funny. What is this medicine for, by the way? Well, I guess I can't keep it a secret from you two. I suffer from a heart condition. A heart condition? Then you better go to the hospital right away. Take it easy, Athena. She's in detention, remember? Don't worry. It's not as serious as it sounds. They can fix it with surgery. Not serious. A heart condition is a heart condition. Don't tell us not to worry. Yeah, I'm sorry. The captain was just as mad at me the day before yesterday. We both got so worked up at one point it was like a shark eating shark situation. Ooh, that sounds crazy. Do you mind if I ask more about that fight? This is your calendar, isn't it, Sasha? Huh? No, mine's at the aquarium. Yeah, Mr. Rhyme says he found this one in the nap room. Huh. I don't think anybody else at the aquarium used his calendar like that. The owner of this calendar had a meeting scheduled with the victim. This mystery person might be the killer. We better find the calendar's owner. On the night before the murder, did you enter the Orca pool room alone? That's right, on July 20th from 3 to 6 a.m. I was there cleaning and organizing. Captain and I were actually supposed to clean together starting at 4 a.m., but we got in a fight. I couldn't face him, so I went an hour early and started cleaning. Excuse me. What does the Orca pool room cleaning involve? Well, we first moved to have Orla to the show stage pool before we get started. Mr. Rhymes mentioned he took care of Orla in the show stage pool. After Orla was moved, I drained the pool and rearranged the equipment and props. And did the captain ever show up? 4 a.m. came and went, but he never showed. I bet he was mad at me. I wish I'd apologized to him instead of being all prickly and angry like a scorpion fish. Scorpion fish is actually very fucking delicious. I'm glad we could prove Orla's innocence, but we didn't know you would get arrested. Ha. As long as Orla is safe, I'm happy. I'm so glad I found you two. You guys are the best. Glad you found us too. You're the best, Sasha. I never imagined Orla's tricks would ever be used to commit a crime. Can you tell us more about the lifesaver trick? Yeah, sure. There's a little speaker on the captain's clothes on all the training dummies. The speaker can emit sound waves. A trick command is issued with a whistle. Orla uses the sound waves as a guide to find the person she's supposed to rescue. I see. Does anyone else know how that trick works? The entire crew knows about it. It takes quite a bit of practice to be able to command the lifesaver trick. It wouldn't be easy to do for anybody who wasn't a trainer. That's why I suspect Sasha. But Orla can only perform one trick per signal. In other words, she can't perform 2 tricks at a time. Wait. Or she can't do the singing trick and the lifesaver trick at the same time? So what was that song Mr. Plume heard? Why were you arguing with Mr. Shipley? Captain knew about my heart condition and he was worried about me. So he said he wouldn't put me in the new show. See, I'm not in the new flyer. Oh, you're right. It's just Orla and the new adversary, Red Stash. I was so upset and frustrated I was still crying when I went to do the cleaning. And I cried for quite a while before I drained the pool, too. But then you know what? Orla did a trick to try and cheer me up. She acted out the scene where she defeats a giant octopus by spiking a ball at it. She spiked the ball so hard she even ended up breaking off one of the octopus's legs. What a dramatic way to cheer up a friend. So that's why we argued, because he wasn't going to put me in the new show. I was determined to be in the show yesterday. It was July 20th, you see, the anniversary of the death of the trainer before me. Azura Summers. The first moment that Plume wrote about in her book. I wanted to explain to the audience that it was an accident, not murder. That's why I needed to be in that show so bad. So during the cleaning, I moved the skull rock to the orca pool. What? But why? It was a key prop. I figured the new show couldn't go on without it. I thought they'd be forced to switch back to the old show. Wow, that's pretty extreme. So Sasha moved the skull rock to the orca pool at the time of the cleaning. And if there's blood on that rock, that must mean that the victim's death occurred after the rock was moved. Around what time did you finish up the cleaning? It's about 6 a.m. So that places suspicious on whoever met with the victim after 6 a.m. So Azura Summers was the trainer before you? That's right. She was a year older than me. She taught me all about how to command Orla. I bet Azura and Shastra were like sisters to one another. She was the one who taught me the signals for singing and lifesaver tricks too. After she died, I swore on this charm. I vowed to become a great trainer someday, just like Azura. What is that charm? It's a keepsake to remember Azura by. She always wore it. She told me once that she and her boyfriend had matching charms. I never found out who he was, so I couldn't give this one to him. I've had it ever since. You're keeping the memory of Miss Summers alive. Captain always carried around a memento of Azura too. Her walkie-talkie. Oh? Did the victim have a walkie-talkie on him? Maybe we should show Sasha the victim's photos and see what she has to say. The victim didn't appear to have a walkie-talkie with him at the time of his death. Huh? But I talked to the captain on his walkie-talkie before I started the cleaning. There's no walkie-talkie shown in these crime scene photos. I don't understand it. The captain always kept that walkie-talkie with him. Maybe the culprit took it away? Maybe. Well, what would be the point of that? Better organize the data I have on the victim in the court record. Captain always kept that walkie-talkie by his side. There's a walkie-talkie Azura used right up until her death. In the middle of the show, the orca brought Azura up to the surface in her mouth. She left tooth marks in Azura's walkie-talkie. Captain said he always kept that walkie-talkie with him so he'd never forget. The walkie-talkie was really important to the victim. But now the captain is dead too. I'm the only one left who can protect Orla from the ship's doctor. Protect Orla from the ship's doctor? Wonder what Sasha means. What did she mean by protect Orla from the ship's doctor? You know, Herman Crab. Ever since the accidents a year ago, he's been completely different. When Azura died, he said he was going to euthanize the orca. Before that, he always used to say that euthanizing animals was a despicable act. Euthanize the orca? That's horrible. They all thought that Azura's death was the orca's fault. Nobody believed in her but me. Ship's doctor always kept poison to euthanize the orca with on hand. If Orla had been pronounced guilty in yesterday's trial, he would have used it. He's gonna put her down right away? The ship's doctor was close with both the captain and Azura, you know. I think he hates Orla. I guess we'd better look into Dr. Crab a little more. Boss, let's go to see Dr. Crab. I was just thinking the same thing. We have a lot of questions to ask him. Oh, it's Pearls. And Rifle. What are you doing here? Rifle came in here, so I followed her. Oh, that's right. We were supposed to deliver Rifle to him. I completely forgot. Oh, Rifle. Yeah, what are you doing? Stop that. Silly mother penguin. What if you injure my spectacular genius brain? Dr. Crab, are you alright? Oh, it's you people. I see you brought Rifle for me. Rifle was really laying into you. Well, she hates me because she thinks I took her baby away from her. Gee, Rifle looks so happy. Is she actually playing with Sniper? Ugh, stop all this cacophony. Biological parents and the caregiver parents locked in the struggle over the child. If you think you can hold on to the silly mother penguin down for me? Alright, I'll try. What are you doing? I think Rifle just threw something up. I'm getting food for Sniper out of Rifle. Mother penguins stock up food for their babies in their stomachs. They break it down in there so that it's easier for the baby to eat. Oh, you sure know a lot about animals. Trying to pick a fight with me again, aren't you, young lady? Yes, I know a lot about animals. I'm a licensed veterinarian. Rifle certainly isn't a bad mood, even for her. Is Rifle okay? Hold on. I'm checking her now. Got in a strange outfit. Could you turn Rifle over on her back, please? Alright, Rifle, I'm just gonna turn you over, okay? What's this? The bottom of her feet are pink. Oh no. What kind of sickness is that? We have to get her to a doctor. Athena, get her all of yourself. Dr. Crab is a veterinarian, remember? It's just something she stepped in by the looks of it. It's her stomach that's the problem. There's still something in there. Here we go. Blech. Looks like she swallowed something odd. I was penguin will eat anything, but where did she pick up something like this? Don't have a gun. I'll have to talk to Marlin about her care. Oh, Marlin is... Oh, okay. Dark Crab, maybe we see what was in Rifle's stomach? Oh, please be quiet. I'm busy right now. Busy, but you're just staring at that weird machine. Checking to see when Rifle ingested the foreign object. He keeps looking at that machine. He won't even glance our way. I'm really curious to know more about this monitoring system. Could you tell us about the monitoring system you have there? It's a collection of electronic medical records for all the creatures here. With the system and the camera footage, I can monitor the creatures 24/7. I won't tell you any more than that. It's private company business. Medical records are usually just a history of past medical exams and data. Never heard of any that can monitor 24/7. Good point, Mr. Lawyer. I can see there's no fool in you. But why would you want to fool me? This guy's gonna be a tough nut to crack. I have my reasons. Huh? This looks like the charm Sasha had. Dr. Krabs, do you know anything about this charm? Charm? Hey, leave that alone. That belongs to Azura. What's Azura's charm doing in Rifle's stomach? That's odd. When Sasha was telling us about the charm earlier. Sasha says that she had Azura's charm. That charm is still at the detention center. Hey, wait a minute. Didn't Sasha say Azura and her boyfriend had matching charms? So second charm must be the one that belongs to Azura's boyfriend. Dr. Crab, is it possible this charm belongs to Azura's boyfriend? I refuse to talk about such personal details of the deceased. Subject closed. Yeah, alright. He sure is touchy when it comes to Azura. Azura Summers. Yesterday was the anniversary of her death, wasn't it? That's right. She was killed by the Orca. You really think Wildlife killed her? I don't believe it. Who can say if the Orca did it on purpose, but the fact remains that she killed Azura. It was right there the day of her death a year ago. I saw the Orca bite Azura with my own eyes. But, is that really the whole truth of what happened? Guess only Ola knows what really happened, both a year ago and this time.
Take that!
monitoring system. I want you to tell me about the monitoring system here. You don't let up either, do you, Mr. Lawyer? They're just electronic medical records and feeds from security systems. With these, I can monitor all of the animals 24/7. And I say that's not true. I have proof that you can't monitor the animals 24/7 with this system. Fuck. Oh, it starts at 10 a.m.
Take that!
The security camera doesn't begin recording until 10 a.m. If that's the case, how could you possibly monitor the animals 24/7? Okay, you got me. I guess that was a pretty weak explanation. You're right. I guess I can't monitor the animals 24/7. If I see anything unusual on the camera feeds, I can spring to action right away. If I can explain an animal, I need to tell what exactly is going on with them. Wow, he's really confident in his abilities. But I still say you can't do that 24/7. I'm here at the aquarium most of the time. And I can go anywhere at any time to examine an animal. Anywhere? I say that's not true either. I have proof that there's a place you can't go.
Take that!
The only people who have access to the orca pool room are the owner and Sasha. So how can you say you monitor all of the animals? Son of a gun. So you knew about the security card, did you? Yes, tighter security was imposed on the orca a year ago as a precaution. Due to Sasha's objections, I wasn't allowed to have a card. And she was trying to protect Ola from him. So you're monitoring the animals of the system that's private company business. But I have to insist you tell me about this monitoring system. Now you're trying to pick a fight with me. Alright, well I suppose it's only fitting that the spoils go to the victor. I'll tell you about Shipshape Aquarium's ecological data organization system. So what does that machine you were using do? It's a system of ecological data organization developed in Europe. I call it the Torpedo. What do you think? Pretty impressive name, isn't it? Torpedo? As in man the battle stations and all that? No, it's the name I gave to this data organization system. Torpedo. It stands for Teleobservation Real-Time Pertinent Data Organizer. Okay, but is super... But is it super admin restrictive desktop access password protected? Sparta, nice. The torpedo collects data through sensors placed on or near the subjects. Temperature, heartbeat, vocalizations, etc. It gathers this information 24 hours a day. All of this data is then sent to my terminal in these monitors. Wow, this torpedo sounds amazing. Does Rifle have a sensor on her too? Yes, she does. Where and what kind of sensor is attached depends on the animal. The penguins have theirs attached to the ID tag at the base of their flipper. The torpedo doesn't tell me where Rifle is when she escapes, though. It's hard to attach sensors to the orca or fish, so theirs are on the tanks themselves. Places where the creatures don't normally live, like the show stage, don't have sensors. Okay, here we go. Tell me at this time Rifle swallowed the foreign object. Approximately 4 AM on July 20th. What an odd time. That was when Sasha was doing the cleaning. Maybe that's why she wouldn't take my fish, because she was full from the night before. At least Orla ate it, so that's okay. Orla ate another animal's food? That's odd, she'd never done that before. And she had that episode too. I'd better take a look at her data. Oh. She didn't eat anything from the evening of the 19th to yesterday afternoon. So Rifle had a late night snack, but Orla wasn't hungry, huh? It appears so, but let's see. She's been eating normally since yesterday afternoon. Come to think of it, Jack was supposed to feed Orla yesterday morning. Maybe he died before he had the chance. I'm worried about Orla's condition. Better remember that this torpedo data. I still wonder why he wouldn't tell me about the torpedo. Dr. Crab, why did you want to hide the existence of the torpedo system? Well, it's a safe system that has been approved for use in other countries. But it hasn't been legally approved in this country yet. That's why I always carry this terminal around with me. It's not something I want the police poking their nose into. You mean, you're breaking the law? Breaking the law, breaking the law. Which is why I was keeping it a secret. It would create a problem for the aquarium. I had Jack's permission. He felt the animal's care was more important than legality. We wanted to shield the rest of the staff, so we kept it a secret. Breaking the law is breaking the law. But in some cases, lives can be saved by breaking the law. Do we simply allow the lives of our animals to be lost while we wait for the laws to change? Now you're twisting things around. I'd like to use this evidence during the trial tomorrow. But it may result in you and Shipshape Aquarium being brought up on charges. Well, I followed my own convictions and I have no regrets. You're only doing your job. I can't blame you for that, Mr. Lawyer. I appreciate that. What's that sound? Another penguin? That's my ringtone. Gee, Dr. Crab sure likes cute things. Maybe you wanted to sound like Sniper? Hello? Crab speaking. Son of a gun. You people again? Stop harassing this aquarium. Well, was found not guilty. Why on earth would she be put down? Huh? Come there on the 26th and explain? Fine, just let me write it down on my... Son of a gun, where did my calendar go? This calendar. Could I be talking about that calendar? I realize that. If it comes to that, I'll use that drug to euthanize her. Mr. Wright, he said euthanize her. You better ask him more about this. I should try presenting that calendar to him, too. Dr. Crab, isn't this your calendar? Yes, it's mine. What are you doing with it? Mr. Rhymes found it in the nap room. Oh, I must have forgotten it there when I tried to get some rest. Sure is a cute calendar. I guess you're crazy about penguins? Somebody gave it to me, okay? Now please don't tell anybody about it. It's embarrassing. Zero designed this calendar. This one here is a prototype. She designed a calendar for this year, and then she died before it went on sale. Were you and Miss Summers romantically involved? What? What gave you that idea? There's just a sense of sadness in your heart when you talked about it, the calendar. Of course we weren't romantically involved. I don't believe in romantic feelings. You look shaken, though. By the way, did you meet Mr. Shipley at 7 a.m. on the July 20th as scheduled? No. We were supposed to meet, but Jack didn't show up. Is that really true? Sasha finished cleaning the Oracle pool room at 6 a.m. Dr. Crab had managed to get into the pool room somehow and meet with the victim. Then he would have had the opportunity to kill Mr. Shipley. Who was that phone call from? Son of a gun. You heard that? Who didn't hear that? It was the Center for Dangerous Animal Control calling with a demand. He said that the orca may have been found not guilty this time, but that if she ever attacked a human again, we would have had to put her down. Put her down, but that's horrible. Did you agree to their demand? Animals sometimes do attack humans. Of course, humans sometimes do to kill animals to protect themselves. When it comes to that, yes, as a veterinarian, I am prepared to carry out euthanization. Using this poison. Oh? That capsule. The same letter was on it as the one that was in Orla's stomach. Dr. Crab tried to kill Orla? Please let me ask you one more question, Dr. Crab. What is it, Mr. Lawyer? You look so grave. I heard something disturbing from the right enrollment of Plume. The Center demanded that the aquarium put the killer whale down a year ago. Put her down? But the aquarium's owner refused their demand, saying it was an accidental death. But I hardly think a persistent organization like that would just give up and go away. I'm quite sure the power of money helped convince them. What makes you think that? Once a month, the owner and the vet disappear from this aquarium. I came to find out that each time a large amount of money was being paid out. I think Shipshape Aquarium might be keeping some kind of secrets. That has something to do with the recent murder. Oh, Jesus Christ. 5 Cyclops? That writer. She just has to stick her nose in everyone's business. Son of a gun. I should have dealt with it all more carefully. How am I ever going to remove all these locks? Huh? Sorry to interrupt. Prosecutor Blackwell wants Dr. Crab. Dr. Fulbright. You couldn't possibly have any more questions for me. Well, you see, we're having a little problem. We're going to call the animal keeper as a witness for the prosecution. He's being very stubborn and refusing to testify. So we thought we'd ask you to be a witness in tomorrow's trial. Did you really now? Well, I'm not taking sides. I'll tell what I know. No more, no less. That would be fine. If you would please come along with me. Well, looks like we'll have to continue our talk at the trial tomorrow. I don't know what secret you and this aquarium are hiding. But I'll uncover it if it'll help save Miss Buckler. Give it your best shot. I'll see you in court tomorrow. I'm fucking dozing hard. Well, looks like we'll get to be going up against Dr. Crab in tomorrow's trial. I bet it'd be the one tough customer. Okay, we better get our evidence organized for tomorrow. I'll have Athena hold on to the evidence I don't think I'll need in court. Hello? Mr. Wright, I went to Eckfield Clinic. Apollo, use your indoor voice. Sorry about that. Anyway, I found out a little lot, so I wanted to tell you right away. It turns out that mysterious capsule is a powerful sleeping drug. Apparently the brand name is 3Zs. Okay, yeah, it says 3Zs right on it. They said the ship-shaped aquarium vet recently bought a large quantity from them. The vet? Dr. Herman Crab. 3Zs is supposed to be for people. Dr. Crab told them it would work on other mammals like orcas and dolphins too. So Dr. Crab's euthanization poison is actually sleeping pills? Nola almost drowned today. Was it because she'd been given sleeping pills? And I found out more than just that capsule. Dr. Hickfield himself gave me some information. Ship Aquarium had someone on their staff named Azura Summers, right? Yeah, the one who died a year ago. Well, Azura Summers was getting a certain medication from Hickfield Clinic last year. The same heart medication as Sasha Buckler. Really? Azura Summers had the same heart condition as Sasha. Nice work, Apollo. Thank you. We'll be coming back to the office soon. Okay, Trucy and I will be here. Well, we better get back to the office and get ready for tomorrow. What are you gonna do, Pearls? I thought I'd stay overnight here and be with Orla and Rifle. I'll be ready for telecast during the trial tomorrow. Good luck to the both of you. Thanks, Burley. That way when we prove Sasha innocent, she can see Orla right away. I'd love to see Sasha and Orla back together again, both free and clear. Before that can happen, I have to prove Sasha's innocence. Alright. I am fucking dozy. I think I'm just gonna call it. I'm not gonna write out. My brain is absolutely fucking fried. Have a good night, everybody, and take care of yourselves.